So first of all, we have to start the equipment from this side. There is a button, turn on, and after waiting a little, then we can come to the computer. This is connected to the card. First we have to access, and then in this desktop, this is the app, UV Analyst Special 3.0. We open this one, and there would be the connection option first, which we have to connect the instrument, which we have already done. And now you can see it has different panels. So the first one represents the wavelength scan, and second one is a time scan. The third one is for the point scan. Like for example, if I want to check at 260 nanometer or 520 nanometer, so we choose this one. And this one is for,
I don't know.
okay, we don't know. And this one is for the DNA samples, and this one is for the proteins, and this one is the chrome, and this is for the COD. And on this menu we can see the first one represents scan. So when we put the sample and we just press this button, so it will scan. And the second one is for to stop the scan, and the third one is for to auto zero, and the fourth one stands for the baseline, and the last one is for setup. So we click on the setup to see how it shows. So the diagram will appear, and in this one, the first one is we have to select if we want to do the absorbance, or we want to do the transmittance, or we want to do some other percentile transmittance. So we select the absorbance first, and then this is the slit, which is 1.5 nanometer. We have to keep it the same, and these are like disabled option. This one is like the auto system. What is that?
It's change lamp.
Change the lamp, so it's like automatic. And this is the wavelength which the lamp will change from one to another, like from DI or from D2. And this one represents speed. And what is this means?
If we have a signal, then the speed, we know the faster, medium, slow.
Okay, so fast, medium, or slow. So this one represents fast.
Yes.
And this one, okay. And can you click here? I would like to see. This is the fast, and this is Chung is medium, and this one is the slow.
Yes.
Okay, and this one is
User.
user one. Okay, and these two represents.
Yes. The W lamp.
Okay, for the lamp, like we have the two lamps, so DW and WI, like these lamps. You can see here like WI and D2. So these are for this one.
WI and D2.
Okay, and the second one is 10 nanometer. What does it represent?
No, we needed the cable.
Okay, we don't need to. And then this is the absorbance. We do it at like 3 times. What is this?
No, it's after point.
After a point.
Yeah. It means like 1.32.
Okay, like 0.3 times, like digits after 0.
Yeah.
Okay, and we move to the second option here.
It's a wavelength scan.
It's a wavelength scan, and here we can set up which wavelength we need. Like we set from 800 to 400, and this one is the scan speed. We can change. Right now we keep it at 1200, and this is like auto.
Yeah, auto.
Like this is the scan auto, and this one represents what?
I don't know what it is.
Okay, so we just keep it the same, and then we move to the another option, and we even don't know about this.
Yes, I don't know what.
The last one shows our the graph, like it will from -1 to 6 is a y-axis, and this is the x-axis we already set up from 400 to 800. So you can see from here.
It's okay.
Okay, so we just click on OK, and now once we put the sample in the compartment, the first one is for the blank,
Blank.
and the second one is for the sample. We put the samples here, and then we have to click here for this scan, but we need to do the auto zero or the baseline.
Yeah.
So first we put the auto zero and the sample will run. If there is a sample, right now we don't have the sample cell inside, so there will be no wavelength or no scan showing here. And then we have to make the baseline. So the third one is the baseline, the fourth one is the baseline, right?
Yes.
So we put this so that our baseline will be adjusted accordingly, and after that we put our sample into the sample compartment and we keep the same baseline into the blank, and then we can put this press the button to measure the wavelength, right? So how the sample data will be saved?
In scan.
After this scan, where we have to put the name of the sample, where the data has to be saved.
Yes, I think so.
How we will save this?
Let me try.
For example, now we just press the button, although there is no sample inside,
First
so it shows like there is no
baseline.
sample or no baseline, but you can see here, so it's coming the link, but of course there is no baseline done before, so it's unreliable, but we just want to make it for understanding. So now you can see here the data appears, whatever the result of the scan comes, so you can see here. Now how to save this data?
This button is
Okay, so now there are other options you can see here. So the second last from this side is to save. Okay, we click on, and here is it shows us to save the data, and we just provide the details and then press the S button to save. And the format is WSCN, and the second one is the XLS. So we want to save in the Excel format, we can select and save. And what about the other options here? And this will only save the data, it will not save the graph, right?
graph.
Like if there is
Yeah.
any graph appears.
Yes, I think.
Okay, so what are the other options like these?
Is a return.
Return.
Yes. Small.
Small,
SMOOTH.
smooth.
Small.
Okay, this one. Okay, so these are not of importance. Yeah, we just need to scan and take the data, and then we can use our software on the computer to measure.
This three buttons is calculate.
Calculate. 1, 2, 3 for calculate, and these three
This means how to say?
is again the set the scan like.
set the scan.
Okay, and this one is
save.
save, and this one
Close.
close. Okay, we put on the close so that it will close. We are not going to close. So once we finish our analysis, we have to put this button.
Yeah.
So first it will show to close the lamp and then to close the machine, right?
Yes.
And how about these options here?
Let's see. It's wavelength more.
Lambda wavelength. Okay, not important.
Yeah.
This one is GLP, GMP.
Yes.
Again, not of importance.
Set up.
Okay,
Have.
and this
The
one
first one is open.
open. Okay.
Then save.
Okay, so for example, if I need to do my sample, first of all, I will open the machine, then swipe the card, open the software, then put the blank and the sample inside the compartment. And after putting this, I need to set up using this option here.
Yes.
And then I have to scan first the blank sample.
Yeah.
Then I need to make the baseline, like this is a setup,
Yeah.
this is the scan, but
Yeah.
this is the
Stop.
stop, and this is the blank, and this is the baseline.
Yes.
So first I will do the blank sample,
Yes.
then I will do the baseline. Or
Yes.
first I will do the baseline, then the blank.
I think we need first blank, then baseline.
Okay, first is the blank and then is the baseline, and then we have to scan,
Yeah.
stop, and then this is the setting. If we scan, then the scan will appear. We will see the scan from here in the absorbance spectra, and we can save the data which we saw before.
Yes.
So this is all about the instrument and how to save the data, how to collect the data. If we have to transport to our computer, we have to use the how to say, internet.
Yeah.
We don't need to put the USB inside.
Maybe then maybe we can use a USB disk.
Okay, so this is all about. Thank you so much, Shiyu. So he was our colleague, Mr. Shiyu, who helped us to teach and learn this UV scan, how to run. So thank you so much for your time, Shiyu.
No problem.
And hope to see you around for another instrument to make more videos of you. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Bye bye.
Bye bye.